Yo, this your boy, the Real McCoy, coming at you. Talking about Major League Baseball, the show. For all my show fans out there, man. It's here. It's finally upon us. You know what I mean? October baseball, the fall classic, you know what I mean? World Series, man. You know, it's a great time to be a baseball fan, man. This is what it's about here. The big stage, you know what I mean? First off, congratulations to the Cleveland Indians, their fan base, their fans to get into the American League, winning the pennant in the AL. Congrats to the Cubs, Chicago Cubs, their fans, franchise fan base, and all of that. All of you guys out there, if any Cubs fans, Indians fans, most of the fans and pundits saw the Cubs getting here, coming into the season. Indians is a little bit of a surprise, Cleveland. But first I want to apologize for not doing LCS or recap videos. I said in the videos before, a few videos before, I think right after one of the LCSs, during the LCS series, my whole family, my house got hit with like the flu or something. Everybody was sick, man. You know, it was crazy. You know what I mean? Fevers and all kind of stuff. Flu, it was crazy. But you know, I was listed as day-to-day. No, it's all good. It's all good. But that's what was going on with that. But that's why I didn't do that. But my AL, my American League picks, I've been wrong all year. Well, all postseason, I've been wrong. My NL picks kind of played out how I thought, things like that. But congrats to the Cubs and the Indians. Should be a good series. The thing that, man, it gets under my skin, man. It irritates me a lot. Because, you know, the feelings come back whenever the Fall Classic begins. And that's, how does an exhibition game like the All-Star game have any effect on the postseason play at all? Let alone the World Series, the Fall Classic. Rob Manfred, the new commissioner, or the fans, we need to voice our opinions. Get that out. That's crazy to me. Makes no sense. An exhibition game? That right there lets you know it's about money. It's more about money than it is a game. It's money over the game. You know what I mean? It's not a love of the game. It's the money. That's just what it is. It irks me, man. It irritates me, man. And maybe what's next? Whichever team has the most wins in spring training, they start off with the season 5-0. I mean, you know what I mean? The world exhibition. Anyway, man, I can go on that. Get rid of that. The Chicago Cubs won 103 games in the regular season. The only team to win 100 games, over 100 game plus in all of Major League Baseball. Indians had a good year. They won 94. The Cubs won 9 more games, but the Indians got home field advantage. Now, I'm old school. I firmly believe that a championship team can win anywhere. You put them anywhere, they'll win. So I think the better team will win, you know what I mean, especially in the series, in my opinion. But come on, man. Anyway, we'll get right into it, man. The Indians, man, I picked the Indians to lose in the LDS to the Red Sox. I picked them to lose in the LCS to the Blue Jays. They've been dominant. Their pitching has been dominant, man. I think they play, 8 games? They're 7-1 and lost 1 game. And I think their team, overall team ERA is like sub 1.78. It's sub 2. You know what I mean? Crazy ERA. I think they've allowed only like 16 runs or 15 runs over the entire course of the LDS and the LCS. And the Red Sox and the Blue Jays in the American League during the regular season led just about all statistical categories offensively. So they weren't no scrub teams. The Red Sox and the Blue Jays were a potent, powerful lineup. And their pitching shut them down. Shut them down. Incredible pitching. Led by the LCS MVP, Andrew Miller. Just incredible. Now, the offense, you know what I mean? The offense is kind of relying on the home run. And, you know, if it wasn't for the great pitching, you know what I mean, they probably would have lost to the LC, maybe even LDS. But woulda, coulda, shoulda, you know. But, you know, and with, I think the Cubs, their pitching has only given up about, I think like 10 home runs throughout the entire postseason. It's not a lot. You know, they haven't given up too many. You're gonna give up some. It's the postseason. When great players make it to the postseason, you know, so great teams. But the Indians pitching has been. It hasn't even all the injuries to the rotation. Corey Kluber's been good. He's put up some good numbers. Man, it's their pitching has been dominant. Andrew Miller has been unhittable. He's a bad matchup for the Blue Jays because the Blue Jays strike out. You know what I mean? He gets a lot of swings and misses, man. But he's gonna have to be key. Andrew Miller, don't want to put a lot of pressure on him, but you got to put some pressure on him because he has to produce. You know, there might be times where he has to go maybe two innings, an inning and 2/3. You know what I mean? Something like that. And he may come in the game with guys on runners and scoring position, guys on base, and he has to get a strikeout. You know what I mean? There's going to be certain situations where, okay, Andrew Miller, we don't need an out. We don't need a regular out, any kind of out. We need a strikeout. You know what I mean? And that's what he does. Because if he doesn't play well, you know, both teams have advantages. I like the overall. I like the Indians bullpen over the Cubs, even though the Cubs do have Aroldis Chapman. I mean, Aroldis Chapman is the key in the bullpen for the Cubs and Andrew Miller for the Indians. I thought they were going to be teammates all year at the Yankees. Can you imagine Miller? I think Betances, Aroldis Chapman for the Yankees. Oh my God. Anyway, I think the Indians have a better overall bullpen, but I think the Cubs have the advantage with the pitching. You know, the Indians got home field. You know, Progressive Field is going to be rocking. LeBron's been showing up. NBA season's about to kick off. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, the NBA season. Matter of fact, I think the games are going to be played at the same time. Yeah. Yeah, cause I think the World Series and the Cleveland Cavaliers open up on the same night. I think the Cavaliers host the Knicks at 7:30 is tip off. I think the World Series is at 8 o'clock, both in Cleveland. So Cleveland fans got to decide which game they want to go to. Probably, World Series, I guess. You know what I mean? You don't know how often you're going to get there. Anyway, but you know, LeBron's been coming to the game. Progressive Field has been rocking. I think the Cubs have the advantage rotation-wise, the starters. Indians bullpen, even though the Cubs got Aroldis Chapman, they got home field. The Indians offense can be inconsistent at times. You know what I mean? It can be shut down at times. I know the Cubs kind of struggled a little bit against the Giants' great pitching in the LDS. But the Indians, they're primarily relying on their great pitching. And pitching can win you a championship. Just eke out enough offense and great pitching. That's what the Giants won 3 World Series with, basically, you know. But I think when you look at Jon Lester, the starter for the Cubs, he might, his numbers say he may just be the best postseason pitcher in Major League Baseball. His starter, Jon Lester's postseason numbers are incredible. Look him up; they're incredible. And he's doing it again. LCS MVP with he shared it with Javier Baez. Baez is playing great right now. I mean, I think it was out at AT&T Park against the Giants in the LDS. He made a great play against a speedy Denard Span. Great play, man. He's playing great in the field. I think he batted like .319 in the LCS. Things like that. He's playing well, man. Javier Baez is playing well. And, you know, if they're, I think, top to bottom, the Indians have a solid lineup. You know, there aren't any easy outs. The Cubs have the same thing, but they're just more, I personally think they're just more talented. You know, I think they're just a more talented lineup, man. More potent lineup. To go with Lester, who's going to go game 1. I believe against Kluber. It should be a good series, man. Because of the Indians pitching, you know, man, and they have home field, I can definitely see this going 7 games. Maybe 6, but I can definitely see it going 7. It's going to be a long series, man. And I've been saying lately, you know, I think the Indians' margin of error is a little bit smaller than the Cubs. You know, Andrew Miller has to pitch well for the Indians. I don't think they can afford for him to, because Arrieta, I mean, if hopefully Arrieta bounces back, Lester, you know what I mean, Chapman, you know, John Lackey, guys like that, you know, there might be spurts where the Indians offense might struggle. I think the Indians offense, I think the advantage they have, their lineup is through 1 through 9 innings of the game, their lineup can keep coming at you. I mean, almost every single inning they might get somebody on base. Whereas the Cubs lineup can be 2 or 3 innings where they might go away, and then all of a sudden, bow, they explode. They explode on a 4. I mean, in the game 4 in LDS against the Giants, they scored 4 runs in the top of the 9th and came back and won the series. They just explode. And half of their lineup struggle. You know what I mean? Jason Hayward is still struggling. I mean, if both teams' lineups are playing at their best, I say advantage Cubs. You know, it's just too talent. Sometimes it just comes down to talent. But I've got the man. It's just tough. I've got the Chicago Cubs, and I mean, going on a road and win Game 7. I mean, the Giants did it against the Royals in 2014. I just think this is the Cubs year. They won the pennant. The last time they won is 1945. The last time they won the World Series is 1908. Over 100 years. I just think this is just their year. The Indians are a good story. Cleveland is a good story. The Cavaliers and now the Indians, things like that. You know what I mean? Cleveland Browns. but I just think this Cubs team is just too good. Their lineup is just too, and they get Kyle Schwarber. I haven't even mentioned Kyle Schwarber. I know he had the nasty leg injury like game 3 or 4, game 3 or 4 of the season. I think he collided with Dexter Fowler out in the outfield, and I seen the play. I was like, wow, okay, he has a torn ACL, MCL, probably a dislocated knee, broken leg, and a broken ankle. It was a nasty collision. He was out for the year. And that night, you know, the pundits and the fans were saying that the only way he's going to play again is if play for the Cubs is if they make it to the Fall Classic, and here they are. I'm hearing that he's going to be on the World Series roster, and he's going to play. You know, Kyle Schwarber. I mean that's a great story. That's a great story, man. I mean, because it's in the American League ballpark in Cleveland. I'm hearing he's going to DH game 1. You know what I mean? So don't know what to expect from him. Don't know how can he bust it down the line. You know what I mean? On the ground ball, the shortstop deep in the hole. Can he let, you know what I mean? Are they telling him to bust it down the line to first base, or just take your time, jog it out, and take the out? You know. But I'm hearing he's going to DH game 1. So it's great to see him back. Chris Bryant, Rizzo, Baez, Addison Russell hitting key home runs. I just think it's a little bit too much. You know, yeah, and I think the Indians, you know, I think they're relying on the home run a little bit too much. You know, you want to see that consistent offense, but their pitching is dominant, man. You know what I mean? Andrew Miller, so, you know, but I'm going to go with the Cubs. And it's crazy to say they're going to win Game 7 on the road. But they said the Giants did it against the Royals in 2014. But I think it's going to be a hard-fought series. I think the Indians pitching has to continue to pitch well. If not, I don't think their lineup can quite match up against the Cubs. You know, let me know what you guys think. Congrats to both franchises, both fan base, Indians, Cubs, things like that for getting here. I think it's gonna be a good long series. If the Indians pitching keeps continuing doing what it's doing, it's gonna be a long series. Now, once again, I'm picking the Indians to lose. I've been doing that. I had them losing in LDS, LCS. I'm picking them to lose again. My AL picks have been all wrong, so you know what I mean? What to expect? I'm going to be wrong again, right? But I got the Cubs in 7 games on the road. You know, let me know what you guys think. All my show fans, the video's getting kind of long now. We got to get rid of this all-star game determines home field. Crazy. Get rid of that. Makes no sense. Let me know what you guys think, man, and all my show fans. And I got the Cubs, just the Cubs year. It might be the Cubs year next year, too. Let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff. And It's Fall Classic. It's here, man. I mean, I can't wait. I'm be tuned in just like you guys. You know. Let me know what you think, man. This your boy, The Real McCoy, man. I'm out. Peace.